Hello everyone, welcome to baseball. We've got some Marlins news. It's the trade deadline day, and Chris Sale, Chance Sisco, and Don T. Williams are going to the Brewers for Chris Cervantes and the big one, Christian Yelich. Chris Cervantes will be a very good trade piece, or maybe even a really good rookie in the future. So hello everyone, welcome to trade deadline day. We're in Land Pop Park. The 58-39 Miami Marlins just the 51-45 Tampa Bay Rays. So on the mound for the Marlins is Joey Lucchesi. 6 starts, 4-1 record, 3.03 ERA, 74.1 innings pitched, 74.1 hits allowed, 61 hits allowed. That's about. So Alberto Mondesi up first. 1-1 count. That's strike 2. 1-2 count. The Marlins are first in the NL East right now, and that's a strikeout. And now next up is Avisail Garcia, hitting just above 200 on the season. That's fouled off, 1-2 count. The first 2 batters that we've seen on the Tampa Bay Rays weren't too good. So maybe this pitching is carrying them. Struck him out number 2. Next up, Randy Arena. He's okay, but again, you're not going to be 51-45 from an offense that's okay. You need strong pitching, especially with the league you're in. Like the Yankees, Boston, that one's popped up. And caught. And now even Toronto. So Miami going to hit now, pitching for the Rays. John Means, 19 starts, 10-6 record, 3.27 ERA, 118.1 innings pitched, 102 hits allowed, 1.11 WHIP, 29 walks, and 100 strikeouts on the season. So, first up, Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson having a great season. Here's the full count. And it's going to drop, and it's a single for Tim Anderson. Next up, Starling Marte. Starling Marte's improved. Surprised they didn't trade him. Here's the 1-1 count. That's strike 2, 1-2 count. Tampa Bay is second in the AL East. That's a ball, 2-2 count. And now, here's the next pitch. And gonna strike him out. That's the first out. Christian Yelich, the big trade piece. You have no absolute doubt this is really gonna help the Marlins push for a playoff spot, especially with their dominant pitching. They did lose Chris Sale, but Christian Yelich, maybe he's worth it. But not right now in this at-bat, because he's going to strike him out. Well, next up is Xander Bogaerts. And is shot. And that's going to end the inning. We're in the second now, and Eugenio Suarez is up next. And like I was saying before, it's a 1-1 count. And it's a single. How is this offense, like, getting them anywhere? And this is not a good offense. Oh, and Suarez with his 1,000th Major League career hit. Welcome with the top. Congratulations. So now, next up is Mike Zunino. He's hitting pretty well, actually. That's a strike. 1-2 count. And it's going to be a double play. Next up, Austin Meadows. Full count. Austin Meadows playing really well. So I guess this back end of the lineup is really helping them. Ryan McMahon up next. He's like the home run hitter of this team. 1-2 count. Is shot. And it's not going to get him at either. That was greedy. Kiki Hernandez, not doing too well in the season. 1-1 count. Fouled off. 1-2 count. That's fouled off. Fouled off again. Here's a pitch. And struck him out! Miami gonna bat now. Next up, Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras' average is not very good. 2-2 count. And gonna strike him out. That's the first out. That's gonna bring up Michael Conforto, who's really improved his average. His power could be a little better, though. That was a big reason the Marlins signed Michael Conforto. They needed power. And struck him out. Second out. Bobby Riley up next. He's been really good ever since we took him off the bench. And gonna strike him out. We'll see in the third. Now, John Means gonna bat. That's a strike. 1-2 count. And said he went around. That's the first out. Next up, it's a 1-1 count. That's strike. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. That's a cold strikeout. That's gonna bring up Avisel Garcia. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 count. And that's going to be the first hit for him today. That's going to bring up Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Oh my, crushed but not gone. 1-2 count. And struck him out. Next up, Kyle Seager. 2-2 count. It's hit, it's back, but it's going to be caught at deep center field. That's the first out. Next up is Joey Lucchesi. There's the pitch. And it's hit down the middle. And it's going to be a ground out. Second out. That brings up Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 1 with a single. And Tim Anderson gonna get some extra bases. It's a double for Tim Anderson. Next up is Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. 2-1 count. That's a strike. 2-2 count. Full count. Fouled off. Still a full count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off once again. Here's the next pitch. And walked him. Runners on first and second now. Puts the force at any base. That's going to bring up Christian Yelich. It's a full count. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. Here's the next pitch. And he walked him on a close pitch. That's going to bring up Xander Bogaerts. Still a force at any base. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 1. It's a full count. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be out. The disaster is avoided by Tampa Bay. We'll see in the fourth. We're in the fourth now. Next up is Eugenio Suarez. He does 1,000th career Major League hit. Last at bat. So now it's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And gonna strike him out. That's the first out. That's gonna bring up Mike Zunino. Full count. And it's a cold strike. Second out. Next up, Austin Meadows. 1-1 count. He's 1-1 on the day. Strike 2, 1-2 count. And that's caught. Next up, Miami bats now. Next up, Wilson Contreras. Contreras hits it deep. Back. It's caught for the first out. That's going to bring up Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 count. And it's popped up into outfield. It's caught. Second out. Next up, Bobby Bradley. That's strike 2, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And gonna strike him out. We'll see you in the fifth. We're in the fifth now. Ryan McMahon up next. It's caught, first out. Next up is Kiki Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 count. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. And it's going to be caught for the second out. Next up, John Means, 1-1 count. He's 0 for 1. And it's going to be chopped. That's going to end this side of the inning. So now Miami get a hit. And next up is Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 count. Fouled off, 1-2 count. Sean Means has thrown a lot more pitches than you like 20 more than you would want. That's ball 2, 2-2 count. Fouled off. Still a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And struck him out. That's the first out. Next up, Joey Lucchesi. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 count. Strike 2, 1-2 count. Fouled off. And it's still a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be caught for the second out. That's going to bring up Tim Anderson. 2 for 2 on the day. In the series, 2 for 6. So he hasn't. This is the only game he's gotten hit so far. That's ball 2, 2-1 count. Here's the next pitch. And it's hit opposite way into foul territory. It's caught. That's going to end the 5th. We're in the 6th now. Next up to hit is Alberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-1 count. That's strike 2, 1-2 count. And gonna strike him out. Next up, Avisail Garcia. 1-1 count. That's a ball, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's the second out. Next up, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-1 count. And that's an out. So Miami got a hit now. Next up, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. He's walked and he's lined out. That's strike. 2-2 count. John Means approaching 90 pitches. Fouled off. And that one's fouled off. That one's popped up, and it's caught for the first out. Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 count. That's strike. 1-2 count. He struck out and he's walked. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's a cold strike for the second out in the bottom of the zone. So next up, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. It's a 2-1 count. And it's popped up. And caught, and that will end the 6th. We're in the 7th now, and it's still a pretty quiet game. Next up, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2. It's a 1-2 count. Gonna strike him out. That's the first out. Next up, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2. 1-1 count. That's strike 2. 1-2 count. And struck him out. That's the second out. Next up, Austin Meadows. It's a 2-2 count. He's 1 for 2. And struck him out! Miami getting hit now. Next up, Wilson Contreras. John Means throwing his 100th pitch. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2. That's a strike. 1-2 count. Fouled off. And the third baseman throws it. It's an out. That's a big play. That's going to bring up Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2. And that one is fouled off. So close to a home run and giving Miami the lead. Fouled off. And struck him out. That's the second out. Next up is Bobby Bradley. He's 0 for 2. It's a 2-1 count. That's ball 3. 3-1 count. Bobby Bradley hits it deep. Back. It's out of here! Bobby Bradley with his 9th home run of the season. And that's going to be it for John Means today. New pitcher Ryan Thompson, 36 games, 3-3 record, 7 holds, just under 40 innings, 3.4 ERA, 24 strikeouts, 12 walks, and he's not getting hit off very well. Righties hit a little more off him than lefties. Next up, Kyle Seager, he's 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 count. Fouled off. Here's the next pitch. That's fouled off. And struck him out. We'll see you in the 8th. Bobby Bradley one more time is going to give Miami the lead. So, next batter is Ryan McMahon. Joey Lucchesi still pitching, 1-2 count. That one's hit, and it's a ground out. That's the first out. Kiki Hernandez up next. He's 0 for 2. It's a 2-1 count. That's strike, 2-2 count. And gonna strike him out. That's the second out. His 13th strikeout of the day. Manuel Margit is up next. He's hitting okay on the season. That's strike 2, 1-2 count. Fouled off. And it's hit, and it's going to be a ground out. That's going to end the top of the 8th. And new pitcher, Joey Lucchesi, going to be taken out. And I got news that Robert Ozuna is warming up in the bullpen. Jose Devers gonna hit. He's hitting really well in the season. 1-1 count. Strike 2, 1-2 count. Here's the next pitch. That's a ball, 2-2 count. And that's fouled off. Still a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's hit. And he got him. That's the first out. Next up, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3. It's a full count. Tim Anderson's got a single and a double. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Still a full count. And now here's the next pitch. Here it is. And struck him out. That's the second out. That's going to bring up Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2. He had a walk in the third. That's about his game. 1-1 count. That's strike. 1-2 count. Pitch that wasn't even close. And if I'm Peter Fairbanks, I wouldn't throw it anywhere close to the zone, knowing that he's going to swing. That's a ball, 2-2 count. So it's now 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Here's the next pitch. Here it is. And it's somehow a single. It's somehow past the glove of the third baseman. So that's going to bring up Christian Yelich. He's going to face a righty now. Let's see what he can do. He's 0 for 2. 1-1 count. That's strike. 1-2 count. Fouled off. Here's the next pitch. That's a ball, and it's getting away. Starling Marte to second, and he's safe. So now a man in scoring position with 2 outs and Christian Yelich up. Here's the pitch. And gonna strike him out. We'll see with the 8th. It's a 1-run game for the Marlins. This game is so close, and you know what that means. Ozuna's gonna come in. 35 games, 2-1 record, 19 saves, 23 ops, 35.1 innings pitched, 2.8 ERA, 35 strikeouts, 9 walks. And nobody's hitting above 200. Neither righties or lefties can hit 200 off of him. Humberto Mondesi comes up. That's strike. 1-2 count. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. And struck him out. That's the first out. Next up, Avisail Garcia, 1-3 count. That's a strike, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fouled off again. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And struck him out for the second out. Next up, Randy Rosarena. He's 0 for 3. It's now a 1-2 count. And this is the final pitch. Here's the pitch. Game over! Miami's gonna win it. 0-1. And thank you for coming to Marlins Baseball. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.